What is going on, guys? You're here from Maji and Jay. Today in this video we're going to be checking out some updated replicas of the Airpods Pro, and it seems like you guys really enjoy this kind of content in my channel, as the last video that I made for the ones of April. These are the latest as of April 2020. Well, that video did quite well, so I am updating you with the latest as of June 2020, and these are holding up quite well. I know that it's been only about 2 months and my daughter has been using them. As a matter of fact, here I have my iPhone and I went ahead and paired to them. So when I open the lid, everything, again, it seems to be working quite well. We get the battery indicator here for the levels and whatnot. Now, something that I didn't notice after I completed that video, again on April, is the fact that when you look here at the control center, the logo for the AirPod is the first generation. Now they look different, and here you guys can see that the logo is different for the real ones. Okay, so again, these are the real ones from Apple, $250 plus tax. Now, something that is truly annoying me is the fact that they get dirty because of that white color. So today we're going to go ahead and check here the black ones. They came from China and it took forever, even though it was DHL, because of the current situation that we are going through, which is the coronavirus. So here we have another packaging. Let me just make sure that it doesn't have my address, and it does have my address. So I'm going to try to be as discreet as possible here, you know. And these are only about $50, and again, I have two versions. I have the updated ones of the regular white ones, and I got the black matte color finish, and these are the black ones. Check that out. This time they updated the box. Very cool. These are the ones that we're going to be checking out, and these are the ones. These don't even have, maybe inside or underneath this white box, we have the actual labels for the fake ones. I am assuming that since Apple has not released this color yet, they didn't care about covering any logos. As a matter of fact, with these right here, we don't have the Apple logos, as you guys can tell, all around the box. The film protecting it, again, it is not the same quality as you would see from a original Apple packaging. Usually they have like a little pull tab, and that's how you can tell that you're buying a genuine product, at least from the box. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and cut this open. Okay, and I think I did it too hard. I kind of scratched the box there, and so here it comes. I can tell that the packaging feels a little bit lightweight. It doesn't look like they really tried a lot to make it look like the real deal. There we go. We got the manuals. They come in Chinese, and I believe they called these the Blackpods Pro. They don't call them AirPods. So inside here we have a little divider. We do have the Lightning to USB-C cable here. It does come with the earbuds. Okay. Oh, here it is. There we go. We got 4. It was just hiding inside that little container. So let's go ahead and set this aside. So here we have them. Okay. And I gotta say that at first glance, they look kind of attractive. I do like the matte color finish, guys. It is just simply refreshing for the eye. On the back here, we do have a metallic hinge, just like we do with the real AirPods. Let me just take these for a second out of the cover, so that way we can do a true comparison. These might be a little dirty and dusty. I use them for work, so excuse me for that. But anyways, size wise, it seems like they are quite similar. And this one says designed by Apple in California. Okay, I believe that on previous videos that I've seen in the past, it didn't say that. And it has like a rubberized finish to it. Unlike the real ones, these have like a glossy finish to it. Let's check here the lightning port. You can see that it looks quite similar. And of course, this one is a little dirtier. They have that same silver bezel around it. And weight wise, let's go ahead and grab here my handy dandy scale. There we go. And let me see if it turns on, and yes, it still works. So these are, let's see, 57 grams, and the originals are check that out, 57 grams. Wow, that's crazy. Now let's go ahead and open them and check that out, guys. On the inner side of the lid, as you can tell right here, the original ones, they have all the little writings underneath the lid. Well, we have that too here with the matte black finish. Okay, the only difference is that, well, the printing is in white, and here the printing is in gray, like a very light gray. Okay, but we do have it. It is on there, and I can tell that these, just by looking at it, you already know what the AirPods look like. I'm just going to show you here. This is the right side. Check that out. Okay, we do have some sort of a real sensor here on the top. We're gonna be comparing this to the fake ones. Fake ones are over here. Let's try this out. Okay, let's just put the originals aside. I just want to see the differences. So here we have, it seems like this is actually not a sensor down here. Okay, but on top here, this I call this the part where it gives you the bass sound of the earphones. They look quite similar. The design, everything is quite similar. You just got to see if they work about the same, but overall they look very, very close. Let me see if they fit each other's case. Maybe they do, and yes, they do. Okay, so that's an indication that we have exactly the same sizes for each one. Very, very nice. And let me see, now I'm gonna compare here with the original ones. The lid opens about the same, but the real ones have a better clicking sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's see, let's try this one first. Yep, nice. And this one feels kind of like cheap. It doesn't feel like, you know, it's gonna go in by itself like with these ones. I guess they have a better magnet, and I'm talking about the real ones. The LED on the real ones is a lot better quality. This one seems to be a little bit dimmed out, and these are very nice and bright. So now let's go ahead and connect it here to the phone. So let's do what we usually do. Okay, connect, and now we got to press that button on the back. So at least that system is exactly the same, but you know exactly what I'm going for, guys. I'm going to check that control center, and I want to make sure that it is exactly the same. So something I did notice is that, well, if Apple were to release the matte black finish, these here will be in matte black as well. So that's something they didn't correct. I'm just going to close this, and let's reopen the case. Okay, and there we go. It says Jay's AirPods Pro 2. It says that I have 57% on the case and 100% on the AirPods. Now, let me go ahead and insert one in. And I just want to hear that. Well, check. Well, yeah, okay, I get it. So these are actually connecting a little bit different in the sense that you don't hear that same chime noise. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying, but when you insert the real ones inside of your ear, you get like a little, you know, sound like a bloom. These don't do it. I just want to make sure that I am connected, and check that out, guys. It is showing as if I had the original ones. Okay, right here you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and put it back so that you guys don't think that I'm cheating here. Okay, I'm going to close them up. All right, so let's go ahead and recheck this, and yes, now I don't have him on here. Let me go ahead and connect. Let me put it in my ear. Oh, now it did the sound. So excuse me for that. I guess I was probably speaking and I didn't hear it, but yes, now I did hear it. Let me put this back on here, and let me try with the other side. Yes, I do hear that little bloom sound that I was mentioning. So again, my apologies for that. And the same thing for the left side. So as you guys, alrighty guys, so now we are here on the Bluetooth settings, and I have both of them inside of my ear. I'll go ahead and show you. You can see I have both of them, and just to further prove it, I have a mess here in my room, but I'm going to go ahead and activate the camera just so that you guys can see it. So let's go here to the camera. Let's wait until it opens up, and my phone is acting up a little bit today. There we go. And here I just want to show you that I have them on. So I don't know if you can see that right there and right there. So again, I have them on, no tricks, no lies. I'm not trying to deceive you guys here by creating fake content. I'm just trying to provide, the best information out there so that you get educated. I mean, if you're tired of the white ones, these are not technically copying 100% in my opinion, just because of the color. Sometimes that can make a difference, but yes, they are, mimicking the original ones quite dramatically. So again, let's go here into Bluetooth, and you can see JA's Airpods Pro number 2. If we continue to information here, it says noise cancellation, and these have about 10% of true noise cancellation according to the source. But right now, I gotta say they are quite cool. There we go for transparency. And I can hear now that ambient sound. If I click on noise cancellation, you can feel it. You can actually not feel it, of course, hear it, but everything is silent now around my surroundings. So yes, I would say they have noise canceling, which is great. So when it comes to the sound of the Blackpods Pro, I gotta say that they have improved versus the last replica in the sense of the bass, in the sense of the loudness, but I still feel that the real ones are better in that category. Again, the bass and the clarity is going to be much better on the Airpods Pro, but yes, they are about 4 times more than these. These are only $50, and these right here are $250. So let's go ahead and do a sound test, and I'll be right back. So now we went ahead and tested the real ones with that particular song. We're going to do the same test now here with the black ones. So here we are now testing the microphone quality of the Airpods Pro. As expected, they are a very good quality, and pretty soon we will compare here the sound again with the microphone of the Blackpods Pro and see how different they are from each other. So again, these are the Airpods Pro, the real ones from Apple, $250. Quite a difference compared to $50. So let's go for the Blackpods Pro. So now we are testing the Blackpods Pro, and this is the quality of the microphone. And I would say that based on previous samples that I heard, they are very close, but of course the original Airpods Pro still have the advantage with getting better voice tones, more accurate, I would say. But these are definitely not disappointing whatsoever, especially for $50 US. From that sound quality test, I hope you guys were able to hear the difference between the real ones and the fake ones here, the black ones. They are great, like I said before, they're just not at the same level as the real ones from Apple. Also, something cool that I noticed here is that, as you can tell, the videos in pause. Every time I place them in my ear, they go back and play. There we go. And if I press it, I think I did accidentally, it goes back and play. And if I press it again, it stops the music. So all the functions seem to be working at least similar. If I take one off, it automatically pauses the music, as you guys can see right here. All the features work just about the same. The only thing that I'm having a little issue with is Siri. I can say, "Hey Siri," and it'll come up, but when I try to press it physically, sometimes I got to do it kind of hard. So I'm assuming the sensor is not as well calibrated as with the real ones, of course, and that could be the issue. I gotta see about the battery. I can write that in the description below. Supposedly they can last 4 hours for each, and the pack here, the case, can last up to 24 hours, just like on the original. The original, actually, these can last 5 hours each, and then the battery pack or the case can last up to 24 hours. Let's go ahead and try here the wireless charging of each device. These are the real ones, and as suspected, they work as designed very nicely and very efficient. So here we have the black ones. Let's just go ahead and place them on top. Same scenario, the light comes on. So we do have wireless charging. I can see the orange light indicating that they are currently charging. These are fully charged already. And we can confirm that here by turning on the phone, opening the lid of the original ones, and we can see that in fact they are at 100%. Okay, and now we do the same with the black ones, and they're not at 100%. So the LED light is accurate. There we can see it once again. It is working perfectly well. So with this being said, let me know what you guys think about the Blackpods Pro. Would you buy them? Would you pass? Will you wait for my next review, which is about the white ones with updated features? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one.